apologize. I know it was my fault both times, but I'm scared of General. What? Does Neon White actually have an AP? Because I feel like that wouldn't be that fun. Like, how would that work? What you playing? Mika, if you look beneath the stream, like where the title and stuff is, there's a little spot for the game. It should say Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I might be an ass. Teehee. Hey you, Pikachu. Not this time. Not this time. Nope. You're wrong. Look. Don't. You think you're slick, huh? Alright, I'm opening the game. Give me a moment, because it goes like... You know how loud the PS1 intro is? Okay, it remembered my audio settings this time and didn't blow my ears up. Shocker. Running handler for Symphony of the Night. Thank you. I'm going to be here for like 10 minutes, probably. I don't need the pop tracker. Like, honestly, I know where I'm going. I don't even need this, really. Like, it's all just formalities. But, like, I'll set it up. Whatever. AP window. Set it to the AP window. Wow, would you look at that? Get a load of this guy. Oops. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, toxic!
Hi, Milo. It's okay. All right, let's finish this. I just got to send a bunch of things, which should include all my Vlad parts. I'm gonna let it finish. I have to go to the other castle, which I can just the library card over there. And the ad started. My bad, I didn't run the ads during the beginning. I'll try not to win too fast. Where is that? It's such a convenient feature. Where's my shield? I want to wear the dark shield again. It's been with me this whole journey. Do I have transformations? Finally. Ah, yes, of course. VGM had Power of Mist, or Form of Mist, Soul of Wolf, and Soul of Bat, as well as my Vlad parts. VGM just had everything. Delightful. Are we serious? Heck off, Shmoo. Oh my god, I hate them. Stop! Link, I'm gonna hurt you. Soul of Bat's actually gonna make this so quick. Oh, you're in the Twitch chat. Wait, I can fly. I'm gonna break. Take me right where I need to go. I think there might be a little bit of in between, actually. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I go down here. Have I actually not been to the inverted clock room? That's pretty good. Come on. Oh. Am I going the wrong way? No, I go up in this one. Don't need my ass beat. You would. I want to fly through this room because these guys are assholes. This seems incorrect. But, yeah, I mean, if it works, fine. Except I'm probably gonna shoot off into the other room after this cutscene's done. Alucard! Alright, let's save the game. For good measure. Okay. Real display of skill. Alright, but for funsies, what's this? Some nep item. Oh my goodness, let me up there. Beat Shaft's ass and then Dracula's ass. That was the boss theme for him? Oh, I wanted to pick up Cross before I came in here. Oh well. Does time stop work on Hang on, wait. We're about to do some science.
Behold thy true form and despair!
Nope. That's fine. The Cursor Grim will make sure of them. Yep. Not even 10 minutes. Nice 7-minute part. Let's release. Wait, can I skip this? Can I give you guys the credits?
So you made it.
Nah, I'll let it play out.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
I could scroll through this,
Fear
but I
not.
know I have nothing
I had
useful
my
to
own
say,
reasons for
as I
destroying
was the
him.
last to win.
It must have been painful for you.
Bars?
Indeed. But you must
I
always
didn't even
remember
have that much to send
the
anyway.
only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
I'm already
The
gonna get
blood that
flagged
flows
for
in my
Dracula's
veins is
Castle
cursed.
playing,
It
so
would be best for this world if
we
I
can
were to
let
disappear
I Am the Wind
forever.
be in the VOD as well.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
no, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps,
Who are you
we will meet
correcting?
again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Alright, everybody, get your candles out. Or your lighters, rather. Glad you're alright. Look. This game's from like the 1700s. Give him a break. Actually, when did Symphony of the Night come out? 1997, right? This game's part of the best year ever, right?
Just like the sun, when my day's done. Sometimes I don't like the person.
Hell yeah, it came out in 1997.
Is the enemy within our thousand?
No wonder I love this game so much.
Should I walk the path my words so bad I have? Is someone testing me every day I live? Well, the best in me is
Also, don't tell Minus this,
to give.
but
I can't pretend.
since I'm in the middle of doing a lot of things, and by a lot of things I mean the series that never end, like Minecraft and Strive, I think after I'm done with Terraria, I might see about Dawn of Sorrow.
All things must end. Goodbye, my friend. Think of me when you see the sun or feel the wind.
Also, there's an AP in development for Bloodstained, so I might try that. Also, that game just has like a built-in rando, just like vanilla, so like I should try that too. I haven't played Bloodstained in forever. What do you mean, please restart now, phone? Fine. AP Tevi? I don't like Tevi though. I've tried Tevi's AP, like it's good. The rando for that game is good. It makes the game enjoyable, but like I don't like Tevi. But yeah, I should play the Bloodstained rando. Bloodstained was good. I should also try Aria of Sorrow rando. There's been an AP for that in development for a while, but I don't think it's playable yet. I'm excited for that one though. Aria of Sorrow is great. I should just play Aria of Sorrow again. I recorded Aria of Sorrow though. I remember making dumb thumbnails for that game. I was just about to suggest, like, wait, what about Aria of Sorrow replay into Dawn of Sorrow? So that Aria is fresh in the mind. But I probably don't need to do that. $1997. Best year. We got Comet, Rye, and me that year. And this game. This game's great. Alright, goodbye, Symphony of the Night. And hello this, because I have to set the other game now. Turn the controller off. Nyaru is a good game. What you playing, Link? I'm gonna hurt you. I would love to, like, I wanted to help VGM, like, make a randomizer for Nyaru, but it's made with the RPG Maker, and it's, like, unbreakable. Like, you just can't crack the game, and in its current state, it's just too linear. So, like, we'd have to make adjustments to it on top of randomizing things to make it exciting. But I would be so down if it was possible. VGM had connections to the dev. We should just be like, hey, can you hook us up with some, like, modding tools or something? We want to make a rando for your game. Alright. So, Minecraft won the poll. Shockingly. I was kind of mentally prepared to throw children at people. But my hand hurts a little bit currently, so probably for the best that I don't. I should also do some off-stream research, figure out some setups and stuff to practice with Jacko, so that, like, when the stream time comes around, I'm not spending like an hour or so practicing and I can just get right into matches. You would have ordered me to chill anyway, but I want to throw children at people. Jacko's so much fun. Like, honestly, new main, like, question mark, like, for real, like, actually considering it. Dude, yes, hit up the dev. We need, like, let us break your game, please. Like, let us break your game in parentheses lovingly. Like,
I'm interested in this.
I don't care that the game is like rock solid and doesn't have glitches as far as speedrunning goes. Like, that's fine, but let us like crack it open and make a randomizer out of it. Who am I? What have I done with the real magic? Look, Jacko is fun, and a lot of the things I like to do with Bedman, where I like get a follow-up attack stocked and then, you know, try to do some funny dancing around to mix you and then combo off the follow-up. Jacko just kind of sets up easier with the summons. And let me spread my bangs and prepare the forehead. She's hot. So it's just a win-win. Mainly, though, it's... she does a lot of silly stuff like Bedman does. And that was, like, my original intent. Like, she's, like, this wacky-ass character. Like, I play all the weirdos. Like, I should try her out. And then I did. And they're like, wait. She's so much fun. So... I want to play more of her. Like, I had a lot of fun playing Kai and learning him, but at no point was I ever like, Kai's the main man. But Jacko's been very, very fun. I don't know Plushie Kyle well, though. It's Kiske. Okay, I'm sure she's nice, but I'm afraid of people. Please understand. Is it against chat rules to be high in chat? Not like directly. Unless being high causes you to break other chat rules. What are even my chat rules? Other than like be nice, don't talk about politics, and don't talk about Halo 4. Howdy. Why can't you talk about Halo the 4th? It's just a meme, really. I mean, I despise that game, but it became a meme that we don't talk about Halo 4. So I added it as a chat rule because it's funny. You didn't care for 3 that much, Link? You are just a living contrarian. I don't know if, like, intentionally, but, like, you are. 3 is definitely not my favorite, but 3 was an absolute banger game. I put so many hours in Halo 3. Just like an unfathomable amount. Even though I haven't played it in years, if I could see my Halo 3 hours on Steam, or it doesn't even have to be on Steam, like if I could just know my Halo 3 hours from how much I played it growing up, easily, it would easily top my most played game on Steam. It might even beat like a few of them combined. Although I guess if we combined my playtime and Isaac on Xbox and on PC, I don't know. I think I still played Halo 3 way more. Minecraft, why are you so quiet? Why is this at... Oh my god, I see why BizHawk was so loud. Okay. Have I played Dead Island? I have. Wait. No? Is Dead Island the meme game where you go around the mall and beat things up? Or beat up zombies and, like, you can just, like, wear the servbot head? That's Dead Rising? Okay. I have not played Dead Island. My bad. I think I've seen gameplay of Dead Island now that I'm thinking about it. That's the first person one, right? Where you can like parkour and stuff. It's like zombie Infamous. Both of those words and volleyball. No, I have not played Dead Island. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me, Mickey. I had a feeling that was wrong. I've played a few Dead Rising games. They're kind of mid, to be honest, but they're fun just to, you know, go around, pick stuff up, and beat zombies with, like, shopping carts and crap. There's no way the $10 ass quote is, quote, $2.49. Alright, thank you, VGM. Stupid, 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 stupid. Yeah, Ray, I think that's eventually what we got around to. It was less of a... I know, I'm not playing Minecraft yet. I'm just chilling for a moment. It was less of a complaint about people being upset that I didn't like the games they suggested, and more complaining that people are feeling like they can't suggest games because I didn't like them. Like Ryan Comet were big culprits in that regard, where they had suggested some things that I did try. I wanted to try them. I did try them, and then I didn't end up liking them. And then they've gone on since multiple times and have said that they're not allowed to suggest games anymore. And Comet said that earlier today, and it just got all... And so I said something about it. But I think we got back on the right foot. And hopefully they'll be less afraid. Or feel less like that. Comet started suggesting other stuff again. So, that's good. Yeah, it wasn't really any sort of heated debate or like argument or anything. You like this view? It's very calming. I'm glad. Also, speaking of this, I drew one of my AOCs and posted it in the Maggie Art channel that I based this screen on, because this is supposed to be her arm. Excuse me, sir. You're making a lot of noise over there. Yes. I did give him a pat-pat. Anyway, yeah, I was productive today. I also was complaining about that earlier, about being productive, and then day became a mess for a minute. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what song I want to start with. I want to play my music today. Yes. You need to go outside, don't you? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let the dog out before I start streaming. Thankfully, he decided to do this now before I started. Hang on, hang on. Let me capture this window before I forget. And let me uncapture this window. And let me capture Minecraft. Before I forget, hang on, Milo. Okay, what is this you've posted? Why does this look like Mika posted something coming out of a box. That's like airing a box, like put on YouTube. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run some ads and go let the dog out. Oh right, I should change my game. Alright, I'll be right back. Hi. You guys got quiet when I left. Not this quote. I was shocked when the emotes displayed correctly when I pasted that one. Palmier Mercury has been filled. Thank you so much. I would love to do it again. Hey, that was yesterday. Palmier's birthday, that is. I won't comment on the filling part. You were boxing laptops? Like, you were just in the ring? Duking it out? I'll stop with the bad jokes. Here's the Minecraft. And as you can see at the bottom, I've added song display, and I've chosen Waddy's theme to start. I tested with a lot of song titles to make sure it captures properly. I'm just capturing a portion of Strawberry's window. So some of them will have a bunch of empty space at the bottom and some of them won't. Record and play the music. Sick. Alright, we're back. I know Minus isn't here, but I was talking about the treehouse earlier, so let's, review. I did some work last time with the plants and stuff, or maybe that was the time before last. The plants and the lights. And I've got this big staircase going up. And we'll get to this floor where we have the little copper boys doing their best. But then there's just like a bunch of the tree left, and that's it. It just stops there. And meanwhile, I'm just down here sleeping on the floor. So I put it up to a vote whether we finish the tree first as the next project, or if I make a hell train to the fortress. And you guys want to see me finish the tree, which is fair, because I also want to finish the tree. I'm going to make a penthouse. I have an idea. I'm going to make like 3 floors. Like a living room, a kitchen, and then like a bedroom. I'm just not fully set on the design yet. I do need to finish the top of the tree, though. I want to like get something that sort of looks like this kind of top, but obviously massive because it's a massive tree. And I'd like to have some branches extending up into it too, just so it looks more like a normal tree. And not just a, giant stick with a top on it, even if that would be an accurate representation of a jungle tree. So I need a lot of leaves. Oh, my helmet's taking quite a beating. What time is it? Noon? Okay. I need to go find a jungle that's like not too close and strip all the trees. And not think of any other context for stripping trees. I didn't run out of iron. Why did I not put lights here and here? Why did I leave a job unfinished? Can you not find a chest with feathers? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I want lots of wool to work with. And I also need leaves, so I'm just gonna make a few axes and shears, honestly. It's tree chopping time again. Shears break so fast. I'm gonna go through like so many of them. Just gonna make 3 extra shears. Oh man, it feels like a waste of iron, but I need a lot of leaves. These are oak leaves. I'm out of jungle leaves. I have 11. Okay, this is a problem. Clearly. Dude, games are life-changing. Alright, certainly I don't need my sword. Or the spear when I leave. I've got a lot of food. I don't need to be spearing anything. I'll put the spear away. I'll keep the sword in case I need to defend myself. I probably don't need the netherrack, if I'm being real. I should keep my inventory as decluttered as possible. Which means I should probably not just carry around 4 coal. I won't need the torches. Or the flint and steel. I don't know if I'm going to need to craft anything, so I'll keep these things around. Alright, before I head out, I'm going to go on a drive-by shearing of sheep. And then I think over that way there's a jungle past that village over there that I think I'm going to strip down. Otherwise, I have to look for one. Oh, it's almost nighttime. I'll wait. Also, obviously not anytime soon, but I've been thinking of I saw someone turned their end into like a globe with a bunch of maps on it. And eventually when I get to the end, I kind of want to flatten the end island and turn it into a big flat map. So that if I ever need to go anywhere, I can just go to the end and be like, alright, where do I go from here? I think it would be cool to have a bunch of maps and plot out the world. But that's a project for way down the line. I'm not about to get sidetracked. Let me sleep. I can see the stars. It's clearly nighttime. Alright, but in the meantime, or before any of that, drive by shearing instead of drive by spearing. Go look for some sheep. Ow. And horse, look. We need to talk about your inability to jump. Okay. I wonder if that pink sheep is still out here. Oh. That's not a pair I was expecting to see. A wolf and a parrot. I've also been thinking about some of the languages in this game. There's some like meme options. And I should like, I don't know, not really do a playthrough, but like, I don't know, maybe it'd be funny to use one. The text is unknown. That'd be great. Alright, I think I'm starting to branch out into some new frontiers. And I don't really want to, like, load that many new chunks. Although I probably have to, because I also want to look for a mangrove forest or mangrove swamp. This song, it's a good one. But, what was I saying? I wanted to have some nearby chunks that I haven't loaded yet for when the next update drops. Oh, it's this song. Yeah, no, I get it. This song was in my head for a while too. But when the next update drops, they're introducing a new cave biome, the Sulfur Caves. And I'd like to not have to travel thousands of blocks to find one. This song really made the Starbreaker fight, like, much more emotional than it needed to be. Alright, I guess I'm just camping these sheep. Where did that dirt block... What? Okay, the sheep ate the dirt block. Right. That's how sheep work. I've played this game before. You can dye brown wool, right? I sure hope so, or else this is all pointless. Because I definitely don't want a bunch of brown wool, although brown's not bad. I've been Pat before. It's pretty nice. Like, I know this part of the jungle is kind of distant, but I like it's oh, it's too close. And I don't want my world too close by to be unsightly. Yeah. I mean, I like Starbreaker, despite the fan base. This song definitely helped, though. Although this song also made me like Sora more, because I imagine this would be Sora speaking to Starbreaker. I don't think sheep exists, he says as he spots a sheep in the distance. Okay, but like, can I get around the ravine, please? See some sheep over there too. Oh my god, there's so many. I need to get to them before the wolves do. I should really have just brought the ghast out here and kidnapped a few sheep in the boat. That would have been like the real strat. Eventually I'll have a sheep farm, but for the time being, this will suffice. Although I'm not getting nearly as much wool as I hoped. Maybe I should just kidnap some sheep and then shear them on occasion. Gundam waves. Right, I was thinking about Nath earlier when I was writing my little blurb about my bunny. Didn't Nath get like blasted, like straight murdered by Starbringer? Because I know you end the fight and she's like, all right, if you really think you can change things, then like, that's cool, I'll leave you be. And then doesn't she just get like hit with the orbital laser? Woof. Her eye damage was not service related. Did I say anything about her eyes? I made comparison with her arms. Oh. It's the other song in Sora that I really, really like. That's also from Sugri. That's a wolf. I almost tried to shear the wolf. Not that anything would have happened, but... Alright, I'm kind of just camping these sheep because there's a lot of white sheep and... they're doing good for, getting me wool. Doesn't this song have lyrics? Also, I think this song's in my playlist like 3 times. Starbreaker's from Sora, yes. Yes. Most of the characters from 100% Orange Juice, although I say that, and that is becoming less true as time goes by, but most of the characters in 100% Orange Juice are from different games. All made by a group called Orange Juice, which is why it's called 100% Orange Juice. It's just that we've been getting a lot of OJ originals recently. But if there's like a series or grouping of characters that are all related, it's very likely they're not from that game. Like Sora, Suguri, Starbreaker, Hime, all of them are from, you know, Suguri and Sora. Okay, the sun is setting, so I think my sheep shearing escapades have come to an end. And I guess I'll fly back over with the ghast and kidnap a few of them. Hello, Enderman with gravel. Maybe I should have kept the spear on me. I didn't think I'd be out so late. I don't want to go through the water if I can help it. The last thing I want is my horse getting speared by a trident. I put my torches away. I can't see anything. Or rather, y'all probably can't see anything. Which is what I'm more worried about. Okay, it's fine. That is a skeleton over there, not a sheep. moo.jp. So moo, but in Japanese. Okay, I got a good supply of wool, really. I need a lead and a snowball. You're thinking of Star Devour. No, Star Devour is original to the OJ game. She is a form of Popo, so... Although I think all the bosses are... No, because there's like Haruo and Jonathan that are from FRB, and... What is Haruo from? QP? Okay. Aaron, come here. Alright, well, I need to get the boat anyway. Alright, let's go kidnap some sheep. Right. The Robo-Ball is the Sugary enemy. I still need to finish my tree village, but that's another time. My actual home takes priority. Hi, dolls. How are you? I hope your stream was fun. I'm gonna see if those white sheep are still there. Xenogears is cool. That's cool. You're cool. Got his ass. Man, I know this jungle that I'm looking at in the distance is like a distance away, but like it's too close. I can't strip that one. Very intriguing story so far. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You're just in time for me to do it kidnapping. That's funny. The Wicked Heart from Neon White OST 1. The Wicked Heart. Isn't this the boss fight theme for Third Temple? Ugh. Gross. Ugh. Maybe I don't want to speedrun Neon White again. I have to play Third Temple. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about Third Temple, but I'm kidding. My TV won't connect to the internet, White. I didn't bring any wheat, so I'm guessing I'm just going to encourage these sheep through leads. Get in the boat. Thank you. Get in the boat. Cool, cool. You need to come here. Actually, yeah, follow me. No. There we go. Okay, perfect. Except I think I'm missing lead. Oh, I leaded the parrot? Oh my god, I just threw a snowball at it. Give me that back. Okay. No, come back! Oh my god. You agent of chaos. Okay. Okay. I don't know where I'm gonna put the sheep yet. Ideally, I'd like to make a place in the village for animals. But I don't know where I'm gonna put the sheep yet. I hope the village is a contained enough space that they won't despawn if I put them up there. Because I think that's where I'm gonna put them for now. Because I don't really just want to leave them in a boat outside the front door of my house. I wish happy ghasts were affected by swiftness. I would brew so many swiftness potions just to make the ride go a little faster. It's pretty cozy though. I can't complain that much. Although I don't have any grass up here for them to eat to grow their wool back. Maybe I should put them at the bottom. I'll figure something out. They did make it, right? I didn't clip them on something? Alright, cool. Alright, swell. I'm gonna go park you back down here. I don't know why I switched to my diamond sword. I didn't do that. The game just kind of did that on its own. Alright, thank you for the arena delivery service. I'm gonna walk. And conserve the hunger. You know, I'm thinking about it now. I always default to the pickaxe when I'm just walking around. And, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that, but that's like that's an old habit from my early days of Minecraft where I would always walk around with the pickaxe out. I was usually always mining or something. Okay, me not... Okay, you guys are free, although I need to put some grass down for y'all to eat. I guess I could do it around the center, but I don't know if I have any grass blocks. I might. I could do it here, but I kind of like that this is all leafy. Like, the only thing I would do is, like, make the center 3x3 grass, but I like that it's the top of the tree. Let's see if I have any grass blocks. From Generous Enderman. Oh, I do. I have 2. Okay, that's wonderful. I'll just use 1. And use some dirt. I'll just replace some of the center stone slabs with grass for now. I'll be quicker about it. I just didn't want the villagers walking into it. Alright, hopefully that will be enough grass to sustain them. I guess I could put more. All right, perfect. Those guys are looking for work to do, so I'll let them sort that out. Yeah, I think I'm set to go. Look for a jungle, strip some trees. I didn't keep any snowballs because I'm dumb. You're off to bed. Good luck, bed. Why do you need good luck to go to bed? You're asking too many questions. Did you guys sort through that already? You sure did. You guys are sick. Sleep is RNG. Honestly real. Although I guess I do have medicine for that. Technically. So my ass definitely goes night-night. I have leads on me. Dude, can I ever sort my inventory properly before going out somewhere? I should probably take the bed with me, too, so that I, can sleep through the nights. But, like, if I die out there and I reset my spawn, I'm gonna be sad. Leads. I don't think there's leads in here, so I'll just do that myself. Okay. You know what? I'm bringing more iron with me. In case I want to make more shears. Can we not throw snowballs, actually? I don't have a shovel. It's going to get more snow. It's fine. I just won't throw the snowball. Do I take my bed? Do I steal a bed from a villager on the way? I'm just going to... Thank you for not throwing the snowball. Okay. I believe there's a jungle over here that is far enough away for my satisfaction. It has Snoon. Yo, we remember audio jacks exist? This is good. You're good, you're good. I'm also sorry, I'm quiet. I'm looking at Discord. Teehee. Where's Rye? You may follow in a bit. Okay. Oh, Rye's not online. He said if I needed company, he would be around. You got a bed? Everyone's leaving me. Good night. Go to bed. I think there's a jungle over here. I really hope there is, or else I'm gonna feel dumb. Like, this is obviously far enough away that I felt okay tearing up dirt for my other project that I didn't finish. So this is satisfactory for stripping trees. Oh no, there's not a jungle over here, is there? I almost feel like I should turn up my render distance, but again, I don't want to load too many chunks and then have to go super far out to find sulfur caves, but also again, I need to find a mangrove swamp, so alright, let's crank it. Oh yeah, it's chugging now. I mean, I do have 32 chunk render distance, so like obviously it's gonna chug. Whoa. That's cool looking. It's another phallic mountain. It's another village in the distance. Oh, hey, another entrance into the caves below. Oh, the ground around here is actually really broken up. Ugh. Can't tell what's over there. I think it's just oak trees. It's an interesting mountain structure. Hey, this is the song that plays when Sugri beats your ass. Good night, Mika. Everyone's leaving me. Okay, I've gone the wrong way for alt jungle searching. I thought there was one out here. Maybe it's the other direction. Is that snow over there or sand? Oh, was it when I took the horse out that way and there was a jungle over there? Hang on, I'm gonna fly across this ocean. Also a bunch of sheep down there, but I'll worry about them another time. $80 FPS. 90, I'm getting half my frame rate at double the chunks. It makes sense. My poor GPU. I don't see the GPU usage here. It's probably fine. I've got a pretty damn good GPU. Okay. This is the trailer music. Look, I wasn't there for Sugary trailer, okay? I was saying, yeah, right? Can I can't like place a block on the gas. There's sea lanterns. There's supposed to be trail ruins down there. I'm pretty sure I stole a bunch of sand from around here, right? Ooh, more firefly bushes. This is like not what I should be getting, but like I want more of these, so. This whole expedition is gonna end in no jungle and just a bunch of other random crap. Please stop flying away from me. Savannah over there. Acacia is also not a bad wood. Oh right, there was more firefly bushes over here I wanted to acquire. I thought I saw a bunch in the distance when it was nighttime. Now I don't see them. Beautiful. Well, I didn't expect to go straight from swimming to sprinting. That was cool. Alright, let's fly back this way. Was that spruce I see over there? That's a nice discovery. Spruce is like the best wood. I should like probably grab some of that actually. At least get a sampling. There's some jungle over there, but that's home, isn't it? That song just ended abruptly. What's that over there? You see that tree on the left? It looks like it's got stuff hanging from it. Is that a village? Are those path blocks? Oh yeah, I see a house. Okay, those are like fences. Those are village structures. Alright, hang on. Let me steal one of these spruce trees real fast. Ow. Perfect. And a sampling. That was mission success real quick. Although I have a bunch of random junk in the inventory. Alright, well that's what the bundle's for. If only backpacks were vanilla, but they are kind of OP as heck. So I understand why they don't want to add backpacks. I was telling Mika earlier that I don't like Tevi, but the same cannot be said for the OST. Oh, I see a tiny, tiny bit of jungle over there. Enemy spotted. I'll go for it. This little section right here might also be a good target for stripping. I should turn my render distance back down, but I also do want to look for a mangrove swamp. But for the time being, I can go back to 16 chunks. Get my precious frames back. I was only getting like 90 on average. It's not enough. I mean, not that you guys could probably tell, but I could certainly feel the choppiness. Okay, this is a very tiny bit of jungle. Next to a birch forest. Birch gotta be the worst wood type, right? Like, nobody's excited about birch. Unless we're talking about Pokemon. Professor Birch is cool. Why does this oak tree? It looks like it has jungle leaves. It doesn't. I'm smoking. Come on, let me up. Yes. I think the birch girl was pretty cute. But, like, all of them were pretty cute. I saw their mangrove girl earlier today, and she was very cute. I don't want to, like... Oh, I need to chop this one. I don't want to chop the tree down too much where the leaves start decaying, but, like, I might have to make some sacrifices here and there. This tree. I do have a bunch of oak leaves on me. I can't, like, offhand shears and use them, right? No. Unfortunately. I shouldn't have done that. I should sleep before things spawn. Hey, this song sounds familiar. No, I thought I liked one of their posts recently. Am I crazy? Aha. Kleptomania. I don't know whose theme this is. This is a tiny jungle tree. The wrong button. Yeah, my inventory is gonna fill with all kinds of crap, mostly leaves. That kind of crap. Oh, baby. Alright, let's just give me some footing here. Realizing these trees in the ground are oak leaves, even though they have jungle logs in them. Oh, destroyed a leaf block. Isn't this also the menu theme in Zora? Yeah, those are warm pigs. There's also like cold pigs in the colder biomes that are brown, I think. He's a little funny looking. I think the new mobs are cool, but I'm just not used to them. Like, I saw the warm golden cows earlier, and like, the hell is that? My goodness. I wish shears had more durability. Or it was easier to get leaves. If I had a tool with Silk Touch, it would be easier to get leaves. Like a Silk Touch hoe. But I don't have enchanting set up. I'd want to expand my village, make like a library for enchanting, and that's just not part of the Finish the House quest. So 238 durability, it's more than I thought. It just goes by so fast. Is 238 a multiple of 64? It's like 3.5. Or maybe it's just 4. Each shears gets me 4 stacks of leaves. Give or take because of vines that I may break. That's not bad. I'm getting the trees that are easier to reach before I go for the bigger ones. Is this rain or is this a thunderstorm? It's rain, but I'll leave my spawn point there. Oh, there go my last pair of shears. I could make another pair. My inventory space is not looking too bad right now. I could probably get 3 more stacks of leaves. But I could also go back and deposit first. Try to get some saplings, I guess. The leaves are going to decay anyway. I might as well punch them out. Okay. I'll head back and clear out the inventory first. How many jungle trees left over here? I don't know why this song feels fitting in the rain, but it does. Yeah, I do know home is that way. I did get a lodestone. People sleep? Absolutely not. You can sleep if you need to. Yeah, the beach with the cactus. This little bit of jungle is on the other side of the mountain. I could work with that. I could also use these plains and plant a bunch of my own jungle trees. And strip those. But I would like to keep a healthy supply of saplings. Although I think I do have a lot. I don't know, I'll have to see. But this seems like a small stretch of jungle. This might have been what I was thinking about earlier. It's on the backside of the mountain. It's kind of hidden away. I could come here and get a lot of jungle leaves from this. There's also a lot of big oak trees in here. May not rest now. The bed's too far away. Is this connected to the rest of my jungle? Maybe I'm having second thoughts now. It like loosely is? Where am I? This jungle might be fair game. It is kind of loosely connected to home, though. This jungle spans further than I thought. Oh yeah, this was the jungle I looked at in the distance earlier, and I was like, I don't want to touch that because it's too close. But on the other side of the mountain, might be fair game. I could always replant. And maybe I'll just do that instead of flying out. Keep things closer to home and plant trees and chop them and shear them. Kind of like what I started out doing, except grabbing the leaves this time too. Oh god. We've come full circle. I want more firefly bushes to place around too. Just how many leaves am I gonna need? I feel like I should get just tons, right? I mean, maybe I should do like a ratio. Like if this is X amount of blocks tall and its canopy is Y wide, compare that to 100 blocks tall. I could also make more cute little planters with all these jungle leaves I have, but I want the top of the house first. What does that even mean? This chest is going to overflow. I'm going to compact all these. Here, you guys deal with all this. I trust you to figure it out. All right, I need to... Bleh. To be is to be perceived. Interesting. I don't think I have great wool anywhere, so I'm gonna help them out on that one. think I'm actually planning on building up Dr. Ratio next. At least until New Blade drops. I can't farm his stuff yet, because they come out with him. Are you guys confused on where to put jungle leaves? No. Are you waiting your turn? Are you okay? He'll figure it out. Alright, since I might plant my own jungle trees, I'm just gonna grab a few of those. 20? Yeah, that's fine. I didn't grab any bone meal though because I'm smart. But yeah, I never did really like fully level up or build Dr. Ratio, and I started with him. I never made a good team for him, so I want to do that. Because he's cool. Oh, hello, Ocelot. Gonna be getting lively around here. With these firefly bushes. That's a sneaky spot for one. I'll have to let it be nighttime and check out what it looks like. I'm kind of attached to my trees. I don't know if I said that. You know, attached to trees with the mirror skin. But I kind of like these that I've had around for a while now since I haven't been chomping them. So like, I don't know what I want to do with... I guess I could like go over there and plant them and chomp them. I should grab some bone meal though. Or I can like designate a plot specifically for trees to chomp. Oh, there goes Mira's team. The OJ themes are funny, that they just suddenly cut. Interesting. Everything is connected and whatnot. 54 bone meal. I worry that's not enough. I'll grab a little bit more. 63, a whole stack. What the hell? What's going on? Almost. It's already nighttime. What the hell? Alright, right here next to the gravel will be my designated tree to chop. I'm gonna go sleep first, though. Okay, so I'm gonna mark it. Oh wait, I did say I was gonna let it be nighttime for a second, because I do want to see the fireflies come out. Should be lots. I think I see all those. This one's not producing too many. Maybe you need to be moved. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how the particle generation for fireflies works. Like, do they need to be fully exposed? Do the blocks need to be connected? Like, this one isn't showing anything up here. Would it only spawn fireflies there? Yow. What a shot. I don't know. I wonder if they only do it by water. Well, you're making some. But these are like near water, so like maybe that's why. I'll have to see how firefly bushes work. Let me out. Okay, that tree I planted grew on its own. No, it didn't. That's a tree behind it. Why are you being like this? Are these guys really bothering you that much? Oh my god, I ruined it. Alright, let's make my way up. Start chopping some leaves. Oh man, can't believe we're back to this. I do need the logs too, at least. I am building a lot with jungle planks, but also I want to make branches out of logs. Things, go look bed. Thanks for coming. No, the leaves are decaying. Stop. Don't do that. 6. One big jungle tree produces enough to nearly break a whole shears. That's kind of crazy. Getting a good supply of leaves might not take as long as I thought if I do it this way. Maybe I'll take a page out of Matthias's book with what he was saying with his Star Ocean playthrough. Where his next stream would be like, you can skip this one. Where it's just him grinding levels. This is gonna be my, you can skip the stream. Because I'm just gonna grab leaves. And chop wood. Yet again. But then you'll miss out on the good times we had. I'm also getting a little sleepy myself, though. I can't believe it's just 1 o'clock. I'm ready to go to night-night. I'm also hungry. Why am I so hungry? I ate quite a lot. Yellow Mickey. I should have a torch or something that glows in my offhand. Because the tree is kind of dark on the inside. If my canopy gets big enough and extends into the stony shores, it's gonna, excuse me, become this like off-green. Should be kind of funny. Damn, this tree broke a whole pair of shears on its own. The last tree didn't. The leaf collection is going pretty well. Uppies. How are you doing, Mickey? Well, I hope you feel better soon, I think. in case they decide to grow on their own. I'm getting so many leaves. The leaf collection is much faster than the log collection. I just have the problem that I'm not getting any return on samplings. That chest is gonna fill. I'll put some jungle leaves in here too, so they'll know. Yeah, you just slam dunk some leaves into there. I'll make like 2 more shears. And hopefully that should be plenty. Aw. Well, still, I hope things turn out well for you. Regardless of what troubles you. It's turning nighttime. Let me go night-night. I feel like this song is not fitting for the mood, but it's a jam. You know what? I'm a little sleepy, so kind of pick me up I need. You know, I was thinking of going like ha-cha and doing the one bone meal, but I didn't think it would grow in one. Proved my ass wrong. Want a new Sugu game? That'd be pretty good, yeah. You could make a new Sugu game. I know, easier said than done, and also, then it wouldn't be Sugu. I'm right. How are you? I guess I should mind the leaves as I pass them so I don't have to go up and down multiple times. Good, that's good. another banger. I wish they'd make Rone's game. I just want to know her story. She's too darn cute, man. Yeah, I'm already a little sleepy, but it's still kind of early. I don't quite know how I'm gonna do the whole canopy yet of this tree. I think I'm just gonna grow one more, and then I don't know. I could start working on it. But I might try to find a mangrove swamp. I'd also like to find a pale garden. I should get my blocks sorted out before I start building, maybe. Let your brand be free. One more tree and then we'll go adventuring, I think. Well, I have 2 more shears. I guess I'll break them both and then we'll go adventuring. Need to find a pale garden and a mangrove swamp. Yeah, just go looking for 2 of the rarest biomes. It's easy, it's fine. I need a nature's compass. Almost just walked off the tree. Got a vine. I thought I just got a sapling from a leaf that I mined with shears. I was about to be quite confused, as that should not be possible. Can't see anything. There's a branch here. Alright, that one's gonna get away from me. It's fine. Okay, this song started, and I thought it was a one-shot song. That was a very short song. I hear leaves decaying before I can get to them. Unacceptable. Okay, maybe I'm satisfied after this tree. Love. Okay. Let's not be dumb. Let's not be dumb and make freaking 5 of those. Okay, you know what? Goodbye, crafting table. I'll get you in a minute. Excuse me, that's where my crafting table goes. Okay, that should be satisfactory for the time being. I have other avenues to explore for blocks, other wood types to acquire. I don't really want the pale oak that much. I wouldn't mind it, it's a nice block, but I more want resin. Which, if I had Silk Touch, I could just take a Creaking Heart with me and farm resin here. But I don't got that. Can you craft Creaking Hearts? I had bone mealing. That's fine. I'm just gonna take the torches with me because light is nice. I don't believe you can craft Creaking Hearts, but I'm gonna look it up. Let's see, ye olden Minecraft wiki. Creaking Heart. You can craft one. Okay. Okay, that's good. I just need to beef with the creaking for a little bit and then grab some pillow clogs and then I can make my own creaking and farm resin, which is delightful. That requires finding a pale oak forest though, and well, that's not gonna happen. Oof. Ooh, excuse me. All right, who's ready to go on a journey? I put the snowball away because I'm smart. My poor pickaxe. I could use a mending. Hopefully I don't need to use it much. I should go back to the nether. Get some quartz. Mainly for redstone stuff. I do also want more blaze rods for copper bulbs, but not the most necessary at the moment. Man, I'm level 30. I could enchant. I'm not gonna get sidetracked. Probably. What direction do I even want to head off in? Alright, let's see. Let me do a little research. I know Pale Oak Gardens. Or Pale Garden, rather, generate near Dark Oak Forests. They are always found on plateaus or mountain slopes from areas with medium temperature and the highest humidity. I'm kind of like in those biomes. I should search around. See if there's a Pale Garden nearby. Besides dark forest, Pale Gardens commonly border meadow and grove biomes, and uncommonly old-growth pine, taiga, forest, birch forest, jungles, frozen peaks, and jagged peaks. Okay. There could be one pretty close by, and I just wouldn't know. What about Mangrove Swamp? Is it mangrove or mangrove? Mangrove swamps never directly border the ocean, but water bodies are often connected. They generate replacing swamps in higher temperature zones next to savannas, all jungles, and deserts, less commonly around forests and plains. So, like, I'm kind of just in the area to find the biomes I want, theoretically. Which is pretty darn good news. How do you grow a mangrove tree? I know they have the propagules. Okay. I have the information I need. I think I want to go search this way. Alright, let's crank the render distance again. Engage the gaming turbine. my computer is pretty quiet usually, unlike the laptop. Alright, so theoretically, according to my brief research, these mountains around these high temperature biomes, like the jungles and savanna, are prime locations for pale gardens. You know, even better if there's a dark oak forest nearby as well. But also prime locations for mangrove swamps to replace like rivers and other swamps. So I want to get some altitude and do some aerial reconnaissance. I'll be happy with even a small biome of each, so long as there's a pale oak tree with a creaking heart. But like, I just need enough pale oak saplings to grow one of my own and a mangrove propagule, and then we are in business. Dude, look at this mountain. I love the like range of peaks and the like little forest in the middle. That'd be like a beautiful location to have like a home, but I was gonna say like a cool biome, like a pale garden, but I don't see one from here. Like if I wasn't set on living in a jungle and making a treehouse city, and you know, didn't already build the massive tree, this is like a sick ass spot to live, honestly. It's kind of cozy with the peaks surrounding. Like, you've got natural protection. Sure, you can't see the world around you, which is kind of what I like about the treehouse. Since it's high up, you get good views. And having the, like, natural port is pretty awesome, but, like, I mean, this is a cozy little spot. I want to build something here in the future. I just don't know what yet. Alright, these regular forests are not the most inspiring, but I see savanna and jungle, and that is a little more inspiring. Although there's snow over there, so maybe not the most exciting. There's jungle and snow right next to each other. Are we sure about that game? I don't know if that's how your temperature map is supposed to work. I also can't tell what's going on in the distance over there. It looks like a bunch of birch trees. So I probably just want to steer clear. I don't see any like bodies of water of which a swamp could generate. I'm gonna head this way. Traverse the savanna. That way, getting closer to the cold biomes doesn't fill me with confidence. This is a giant savanna. Am I playing on large biomes or what? No, large biomes are like massive, massive. I was tempted to start this world in large biomes so that I would guarantee find a massive jungle to live in. But thankfully I didn't need to do that. I knew finding other biomes I would actually want to take stuff from would have been a pain in the ass if I did large biomes. Like an amplified large biomes world? That sounds like it'd be cool. I don't think you can combine those two. I mean, a large biomes world with generating a mountain range is pretty much an amplified world. The savannah do just keep going though. Another savannah village. Another one over there. Lots of villages nearby. If I'm ever having a shortage of villagers, I know where I can steal them from. There's some more mountainous terrain over here. Might be good location for a pale garden. I did also mention, besides dark forests, they are commonly next to meadows on plateaus, so this location's looking pretty good. It's just also looking very barren of trees. No sign of any swamp, although I do see some vines in the distance. Those look like jungle trees, though. Now that's a distant jungle that I wouldn't have minded stripping. Though the method of just growing a tree and chopping it and stripping it worked better. It is a jungle over there. Is that a regular forest or is that a dark oak forest? Alright, I need to touch down to sleep before baddies spawn. No, don't fly away. Okay. That's the way I came from? Yeah, because I was flying into the setting sun. Oh, I can hold spacebar to go up. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. Man. I know the biome's rare, but the location was good. I was really hoping. I guess I can't see the other side of the mountain from here, so it's still possible. I also want to check over here. See, I don't think we're getting a pale garden down low, but I'm still looking for a swamp as well. Which that looks like jungle in the distance and not swampy trees. But I should also fly over and investigate, because the mangrove trees are also big and full of vines. Though they're not straight, so that's definitely a jungle down there. Would also have been a pretty good location for living with the river and little lake. I do like the number of rivers that helps for generating swamps. I wish I found amethyst. A spyglass would be delightful. I don't have any copper on me though. But I don't think I've just run into a geode at all. I guess I should have considered that before I started flying around. Maybe a little amethyst search wouldn't have been a bad idea. Oh, I see big mushrooms. It's a dark oak forest. Let's see. It looks like land gets a little taller over here too. Good odds for a pale garden. Is that it over there in the distance? It's kind of hard to tell with the fog. The fog's making it look grayer than it probably really is. I do love the tops of the dark oak forest. They have these big, lush canopies. Again, really wishing I had a spyglass. I don't like that this is just like a strip of dark oak with evil birch forest cutting it off. What's that in the distance? The pale oak trees have them. I'm not super confident over there because of the low altitude, but I will check. But I want to know what's going on over there. On top of that mountain. What kind of tree is that? Is that a spruce tree with snow on it? No, No, that's a Pale Garden, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's easier to see it in the corner over there. The white color. Especially since I'm also getting closer. Alright, I found one of my targets, at least. I kind of figured the swamp would be more annoying to find. Oh, there's also a little bit right here. That's unfortunately very small. I do also want to wait for nighttime to make sure there is a creaking heart in one of these. I guess I can also just cut them open and see. Oh my god, of course, it's the tiniest Pale Garden of all time. I did say I was going to be okay with that. As long as I can get a little bit of resin. I can also check over there if not. I'm not filled with the most confidence, but these are some thick trees, so it's not impossible that there's a creaking heart in one of them at least. Gonna set that there just in case. Like there could be one tucked in here. Oh, I love how the sky gets so pale. Yeah, I know. I decided that I kind of had to. I mean, I do want to chop one of these down, actually. I don't want to accidentally chop a heart. This one doesn't look like it has one. At least I kept most of my exploration in one direction. Okay, hopefully I get a good amount of saplings. Oh, I forgot about these, the eye blossoms. These are pretty cool. Oh, wait. Yes, pale moss. I can generate more just from one block. I don't know if I can spawn these on pale moss. I probably can, but I'll take one. Why not? Okay, I need 4 to grow a tree. Okay, I have 4. And I guess I'll just wait for the sunset and hope a creaking spawns. I'm a little worried about getting ganged up by everything. Zombies are already spawning. You know what? I'm gonna use closed captions. skeleton rattles. And the eye blossoms are spooky. I love it. Come on, I just need one creaking. Don't tell me none of these trees have a heart. I don't want to believe that. Guess you know what? Let me make extra sure. You can't obtain a creaking heart, right? Okay, no. They only drop with Silk Touch, but they do drop clumps, the resin clumps, if you break them. So I could... if these trees had a bunch of hearts in them, then I could just do that, but... it would be easier just to find a creaking and start slapping it. Woof. Spider races. Show me creaking creaks. Eerie noise. The eerie noise, the trees creaking. Yeah. I've got a different enemy to fight. Ow. Yo! Okay, that was just uncalled for. Like, seriously? Dude, these really don't have hearts at all. That's such a bummer. Can't get any resin if they don't have any arts. Let me make sure. Resin clumps. These only drop from... yeah, I need a creaking heart to exist. Yes, right? I think I just have to give up. I don't think one's gonna spawn. It would have spawned by now, I would imagine. I have to search for another pale oak. Or hope that tiny biome over there has one. I could rip all the trees open and see if there's a heart in one of them, but I think it would have spawned a creaking. Well, I guess let me make sure. They are guaranteed to spawn, right? Okay, yeah. They should just spawn. If art exists. Alright, I'll go adventure to the other tiny ass pale garden and see. Oh, there's more trees over here. I didn't come out this way. Maybe one of these has a heart. Why does the torchlight change? It's like not glowing very well over here, but over here it does. Are you trying to tell me something? I'll give this a second. Maybe one of these has a heart. Not looking like it. Let's go to that one over there. I'm already lost myself. No, it's over there. Alright, let's get away from these jerkwads. That are the normal mobs that we're used to. Thanks for the boost. I don't need another one. Alright, please have a heart in one of you. Got some fat ass trees over here. Come on, just one. I didn't think it'd be that uncommon, but I guess it doesn't help that these are the tiniest pale gardens ever existed. Ugh. This blows, man. Did we have to suck? Did we have to not have one? again, I'm pretty sure one would spawn if they had a heart, so I'm not gonna like rip them all open and check. Mostly because I don't want to chop down all the pale oak trees. Even if I probably should, just to know that I shouldn't check this place. But I'm just gonna leave. Sad. Oh my god. FaZe Clan's back at it again. Love. Bites, really bites. I guess I didn't see if this tree had one. I didn't come up here, but I think one would have spawned and tried to come slap my ass. Okay, I just need to look for another pale garden. I guess I shouldn't have said I'll be happy with even a small one, as long as it has a heart, because that was asking for too much. And just giving the game permission to spawn a small one and be mean. I guess this area isn't mountainous enough. There's more mountains over here with the dark oak, so hopefully there's more pale oak. That just looks like an endless stretch of birch forest at the top of my screen over there. Is there not one across the river? You mean that way? That looks like just normal forest. Unless you're talking about that thing right there that I'm looking at. I went to that one. No hearts in those trees either. I just need 9 resin clumps to make a resin block, so that I can then craft that with the pale oak logs to make a creaking art, and then I can farm my own resin from there. But that requires a creaking heart to have spawned naturally, which seems to be a tall order. Although if you grow pale oak trees, can they spawn creaking hearts? Am I worrying about this more than I need to? Let me see. They have a 10% chance to generate inside the top trunks of pale oak trees in the pale garden. And they're always completely covered and never exposed to air. Pale oaks grown from pale oak saplings do not generate with hearts. Maybe I should tear all the trees open and see if there's a heart in them. That just didn't spawn a creaking. I'll fly back over if there's no pale garden over here. I'm willing to play the waiting game if a heart does exist and creaking just didn't spawn for whatever reason. But you know, a heart's gotta exist. Looks like the dark oak forest at least extends a good distance. Hopefully it goes up that mountain a little bit. I feel like my chances of finding a pale garden not connected to a dark oak forest are just not good. Although supposedly they can generate next to other biomes in the hotter, more humid climates. They have such picky spawning conditions. Is that a pale garden over there? It's hard to tell if that's pale leaves or like spruce, or not spruce, birch leaves. And there's also jungle around it. I think it's just birch. Birch or oak. Yeah. All birch. Is that a giant birch forest? Why? Who asked for this? Jesus, this would have been a hell of a jungle to live in. It's so big. Time to move? I'm kidding. Well, this jungle, dude, just keep going. I'm using the corners because it's easier to see the colors. Alright, I don't see any other hill gardens nearby. Although they technically could generate over, like, on those mountains on the other side of the jungle. It's not likely. Let me see again. Pale garden. Pale gardens generate adjacent to dark forests in areas of high continentalness and weirdness. They are always found on plateaus or mountain slopes from areas of medium temperature to the highest humidity. Besides dark forests, pale gardens commonly border meadow and grove biomes, and uncommonly old-growth pine taigas forest, birch forest, jungles, frozen peaks, and jagged peaks. Uncommonly birch forest, and there's birch forest everywhere, but I think it also has to be next to a dark forest by the wording. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna go back to these pale oak trees and cut them open and see if there's a heart in them. I want to confirm with my own eyes. I just don't think they're gonna spawn next to the birch forest. I think they have to be next to the dark forest. Based on the wording. I mean, I could just find another dark forest, but these biomes are also not super common. Why do I feel like I don't recognize the area I'm flying over? I was just here. It's a slow process, but it's a process that's gonna give results eventually. And I do have the lodestone compass, so I will always know how to get home. I wonder what the spawning condition for Dark Forest is. I'm just gonna become the Minecraft nature expert. Is that an Enderman? Yeah. Those glowing eyes. Also, this would absolutely be a faster process to do all the traveling on foot or by horse, but it's so much easier to survey the land from the air, and it is way safer. Let's give it another chance. I will replace the logs. I'm not gonna leave it ugly. But it's time to strip trees in a different way. Which is how I'm gonna keep it worded, because cutting open trees to expose their heart is not quite the angle I'm going for. Okay, I appreciate the help, but also I wish you wouldn't. Now look how ugly you made the tree. I'm going to assume this one doesn't have one. I can't... It's in the top of the trunks, it said. Okay. I've exposed enough. I'll fix the tree now. Sure, you can have some of my extra blocks. It's fine. Like, I feel like I would, like, know where to look. Like, there's theoretically just one block in this tree that can be not exposed to air. Which is, like, this one. I'm dumb. I think I just saw another creeper, which is awesome. Yep. I don't think that can be one, because it has to be surrounded by the oak. Ow. What the hell? What kind of range do you have? You know what? That log's just gonna be sideways. I'm busy, you ass. How much health do you have? Why was that guy eternal? Dude, I hate zombies. Okay, I think I've confirmed that this one doesn't have one either. I also believe this one does not have one, because the rest of these are air exposed. Okay, I checked the tiny garden. Let's go check the other one. It's also getting late and I'm also getting tired, so the whole exploring thing might have to wait till later. Or another stream, rather. I could also just build, like, finish the tree and build the rooms, and then use the different blocks once I get them, but I want to have them so I can build with them, because I feel like if I just build, I'm gonna use something else and then not want to change them. Well, I want to use different blocks. Alright, you're the one tree I didn't hang around. You want to make my day? You're literally too thin to have generated a heart. This version of Greenbird's pretty. I think this tree also generated in such a fashion. No. This one can have a concealed block. It's like right there though, if it had one. This one would have been in here. Yep. I hate you. Look at this guy. He's 360ing me. Trying to prank me. Love. Okay. Any reason the arrow just bounced off your head? Alright, your arrow just bounced off me, so fair's fair, I guess. Okay, I don't think I hung around this tree at all. But I also believe this tree generated in such a fashion that it cannot have a creaking heart. This tree could have one. Never mind. This tree I checked. That tree had potential. This tree does not. This tree does have potential. It would be right here. Oops. Yeah, it's not though. This tree does not have potential. I don't think. No. This tree also does not have potential. I didn't see these trees down here, I don't think. It's gotta have like a corner covered. which none of these trees generated in such a fashion that they could have even had a heart to begin with. This one did. Let's open her up. I can't tell what's I don't know what the bottom of a creaking heart looks like. Okay, it is distinctly different. It's dark on the top and bottom. It's dork, yeah. I think I just have to give up. Like, I think I'm trying too hard to manifest. And this tree had a lot of potential, though. I am getting desire censored. What do you mean, wandering trader? What the? He's selling mangrove logs, but it doesn't help me get more mangrove. I don't even have emeralds, though. You are an interesting fellow. Again, I don't think this tree could have generated with one. These trees look like they have the makings of having one. But I sat over here and didn't see any creakings. I mean, let's look though. Dude, I'm gonna feel so justified if I pop one of these open and I see a heart. But you know what's not gonna happen? Like, I'll feel so justified. Like, imagine a world. No. I'm paying close attention to what the blocks I'm chopping look like to make sure I'm not gonna chop a heart. Especially now that I know what the bottom of them looks like, top and bottom. Okay, well, you know what? I didn't think I would be able to clutch on the leaf litter. Like, this one's got good potential. should be like right here though. Yeah. Okay, well. I think I'm gonna have to find another pale carton. Which is, not what I wanted to do. Finding one in the first place was already a tall order. How am I losing blocks? I'm putting back more than I chop. I think this tree is just hopeless. Alright. Okay, never mind. I got the blocks back. I'm fighting a lost cause here. I knew they didn't have hearts. They didn't spawn any creakings. I didn't need to cut them open and check. Alright, so phase 2 of the research. Okay. Dark oaks are very often bordered by birch, and there's a lot of birch around here. So it's not completely unlikely that I find another dark oak forest on the other side of these birch forests. It's just kind of super annoying. I think I'll leave that for next time though. I don't love ending away from home, but if I'm gonna continue the journey, then I'd rather still be out here, you know? But I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll decide to fly back home and just build with what I have and, excuse me, decorate differently. Use different blocks. Use like colored wool instead of the woods. Dude, I hate how good skeletons are. Don't you... How am I bad? Okay, we're just gonna reflect arrows. That's just normal now, huh? What an asshole. But yeah, I might see what blocks I have available to me now and just work with those. But I don't know. We'll see. I also don't have the best food source, so getting into a lot of fights is not what I'm really here for. Alright. Let's end. I'm getting tired, and I don't think I have the patience to want to fly around more and look for another hill garden or mangrove swamp. It's gonna take a while, and it's late, and I'm tired. If I didn't say that enough already. Thanks for coming, though. It was fun. I had a good time hanging out. When am I next gonna stream? I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't know who's planning what tomorrow. I think Ryan Dolls were supposed to be doing something, but Matthias is also doing OJ tomorrow, so like, I don't know what's happening. That's fine. If Ryan doesn't end up doing anything tomorrow, then I guess I'll stream tomorrow. Probably play some Strive. Or maybe I'll hop back into this. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for coming. Yeah. Bye-bye.